Good morning, student. Today is the birth anniversary of late great scientist Dr.A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. He was not only the great scientist, but he was the ex-president of our country, a great missile man. He is known as a missile man of our country. And today is the birth anniversary of him. We are celebrating it in our school. He was born on 15 October 1931 in the Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. And he completed his primary education in Rameshwaram only. For higher education, he gone to the Madras. And in Madras, he completed his aerospace engineering. Aerospace engineering after completion, he joined the DRDO, the Defense Research Center, well organized center of our country. He joined it. He served at DRDO for many years. After that, he was getting the opportunity to serve our country in ISRO, the great ISRO. You all know the long form of the ISRO is Indian Space Research Organization. It is the biggest institution of the space in our country. And he worked under the guidance of great scientist Vikram Sarabhai. Under his leadership, he continued his work in the ISRO. He made very much research in the ISRO. Whatever the launch vehicle we wanted to launch the satellite, many satellite our country launching today also, in the previous past year also. And whatever the launching vehicles we wanted, he concentrated on it. We make the satellite, but launching is also very important. For launching of that satellite, the launch vehicle, he made many launch vehicles in his career. He is called as the missile man of our country. He make the missile like Prithvi, Agni. In that famous missiles he make. And so that he was a proud scientist. We proud him as a great scientist of our country. And the biggest achievement of him is Pokhran, nuclear test. Many countries making the nuclear test like America. And India also interested to make the nuclear test. And finally, in 1998, we made the nuclear test in the Pokhran under the leadership of late Dr.A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. And so that we become the one of the biggest country who having the nuclear weapon, his own nuclear weapon, and this contribution goes to the A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. He getting the highest award of our country. Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Bharat Ratna also he getting the highest civilization award. 1997 he got Bharat Ratna for his great contribution in the science, in the space. After that he has getting the chance to become the president of our country, the biggest political that power he achieved in 2002. Under the all parties, BJP, Congress, all supported him. And so that he was called the People's President. He was called as the People's President. And when he became the President, then he served as a President for our country. He taking very interesting, very confirmed decisions who ahead our country. From the 2002 to 2007, he served for the country as a president. Later he worked for the people, worked for the student. And finally what happens, in the 2015, in July 2015, he was giving the speech in front of the student in the salon, and due to the major cardiac attack, he passed away. That is final his speech is in front of the student, so that all the students who are wanted to become something, who wanted to serve our country, has the great inspiration of the Dr.A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. Such, so that today his birth anniversary, he is the great missile man, he is the ex-president of our country, he was the great scientist, he was the who gave the nuclear weapons to our country, and this great contribution of him we never forget. His achievement we never forget. Today all over the country his birthday anniversary is celebrating, and his birthday anniversary is celebrating as the students, okay, the students day. His birthday anniversary is celebrating as the students day in whole over the country, so that we are proud on Dr.A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. So that I always giving the guidelines to my student that become something will be inspired, something will be the inspiration for you, na? When you going ahead, when you have to become something, your inspiration also having great, like APJ Abdul Kalam. So that today we salute, today our all student, our teacher, our school is saluting for his great work and for his great contribution. We always remind him as a great Indian. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Maharashtra.